For my internship, I went to the Merrill Engineering Building at the University of Utah, in which I assisted the Professor of Chemical Engineering, Anthony Butterfield, in doing projects around the Meldrum Innovative Lab. Here's the man himself, Tony Butterfield. But you'll never really see him like that because he's always wearing a hat, so here's what he actually looks like most of the time. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't even recognize him. As for what you do during the internship, it could be a plethora of things. Here in this image you see a bunch of random cup looking things that seem completely pointless because they're just pretty random, but they're actually the beginnings of an air sensor, and the cases themselves actually don't have screw holes, so myself and a friend of mine had to solder in the screw holes so you could put the lid on. This photo here, you see this weird black thing. There's a fan in the front and then there's these wires going everywhere. This is actually a prototype of a design for a phone charger, because in Uganda you're more likely to have a phone than you are to have electricity in your house, and they need a way to charge their phones. And in this second photo you can actually see clay, which is the cooking, they have big oven things and they're made out of clay. And basically we're testing one of our designs to see if it would actually work in a clay environment. This final photo I'm not going to explain very much, but because it's questionably legal, but it's another fun project that I did that Tony wanted to have tested, and it has to deal with knowing who's in his lab and where and that type of thing. Outside of that, this internship doesn't really require any previous experience. I mean, knowing how to code and things like that might be beneficial, but you just need to come in, have a good time, be willing to do whatever Tony wants, and you'll do a good job. Thank you to Tony for being my mentor. Thank you for the University of Utah for hosting this internship. It has helped me decide what career paths I'd like to go down, and it was an overall great time. I hope you guys go do it and have a good time with me.